Yeah, going to be an interesting one. I think we've shuffled the teams. Am I right on that?
Yep.
Yep, shuffled the
Correct, just random
teams.
shuffle.
Yes.
But we've got a bunch of people here from the Wave, a bunch of people here from the Brick Brigade, the Brick, them, who we met yesterday. They're awesome guys. And I'm joined by davidy and Scooter. Say hello, guys.
Very happy to be here.
This is going to be an interesting one. I know Proton's dreading the Invoker ban. I'm wondering if that's going to be pretty much immediate.
I don't think he's
I'm just
dreading it. I just
excited.
think he's. You're good.
I think it's gonna be fun. And they still banned the Timber Saw. I'm not even playing, guys. The Dire has 3 BB guys who we know Ninja Fox. We don't really know these guys, so this is good because we've definitely sort of settled into a rhythm with a lot of target bans, and this sort of throws in some unpredictability. No one quite knows who is gonna play what.
Well, I played with Ninja Fox before. He's on my friends list, so it's good to see that
Ninja
he's
Fox
finally
was
on
known
the
for a
team.
while. I knew him from Lua and stuff, but the other guys I don't really know.
He seemed to have
Actually, he's a really
secret
nice guy, though.
secret inside information as to
There it is.
Lua being currently doing homework. So yeah, I
And
think that's a
Ninja
connection.
bans the Ember Spirit, which is very
Yeah.
surprising, as
Well, that-
Nick has been wanting to play that all the time.
Well, I think that makes sense actually, because I don't think Ninja's seen Proton play Invoker. I do think he's played him play Ember, and that he had Proton had a very good Ember game recently. I think, if I'm right.
But I think
Yeah,
there's
but
enough people on
Ooh.
that other team that they know.
yeah, that was quick. I would think that Kick would be like, hey, let me play Ember and ban the Invoker. I don't know, maybe Dire isn't really talking, or Radiant isn't really talking. Gotta communicate.
This is an interesting one.
I could.
Proton does hate the Outward Devourer, especially when it's on Invoker, though, so
He does.
reasonable pick. But
10 seconds to
I
go.
don't know, we'll see.
I'm looking forward to this as well because I love playing against Proton when he gets Invoker and I get Outworld Devourer. Because not because it's a whitewash or anything,
Reserve time.
but because Outworld Devourer is very squishy. There are definitely ways to be caught out, especially once Invoker starts getting silence up. It's really tense. It's a really tense lane.
Didn't you Outward Devour solo offlane one time against us? Do I remember that correctly?
That sounds brilliant.
Yes, because we knew that Proton was taking Invoker solo
Yeah.
safe lane in an attempt to
Really-
escape from me. Yeah, there was a bit of
just
there was a bit of like cross-team sneaky chat going on there. We were getting our information from somewhere, which I don't approve of. But the team captain was just like, "Go top, that's where Invoker will be."
Shame.
And I had a great time that match, and they did beat us anyway.
got
I think so.
We're
Ouch.
adding a new line to the tournament rules then.
Yeah,
That wasn't me.
we probably should.
Although we should have just ganked you over and over and over again. I think we were just winning it.
Yeah, and like I think everybody appreciated the fact that me and Proton were having fun up top, and
Yeah,
it was
I think,
we didn't want any interference. It was
The
good.
spirit of good nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Undying ban. That's interesting.
Now I'm just eyeballing this. I would say tier 1 heroes all the way so far in the bans and the picks.
Undying?
I've had real trouble against Undying recently, just given the early game meta and what Tombstone does in a tri lane.
5 seconds.
I think I don't think he's a bad hero, especially in certain situations. Like he's
No,
a
he's
great
a great
knight or
hero.
tri lanes, but I wouldn't call him tier 1.
Maybe not, yeah, but certainly great bans and picks.
Or the Vengeful. I mean, yeah, it's just good choices. I think letting
Silencer.
Proton have the Invoker was a mistake. I think banning Ember Spirit and not letting Kick take it was a mistake. But other than that, I'd say it's good choices.
Well, they
Okay.
banned a Silencer. The only people they have right now that kind of even have to worry about Silencer is Invoker. So I don't know what that's gonna start setting up for.
That
I
just
would
shows you
think-
that Proton is drafting. He's just banning all the heroes he doesn't like.
Yes, there's a bit of that. He doesn't like Slardar because he loves his Ghost Walk. Well, that's what it
Oh,
likes.
that's messed up.
Slaughter is pretty great though.
I'm wondering whether the Undying ban is because Radiant are planning to go for quite a squishy team. Because I find strength removal like a million times worse than damage.
Radiant.
You know, you lose 100.
Dazzle is-
Yeah.
I'm
No, I was gonna say
confused
Dazzle-
about this. Okay, good.
Guys,
God damn it! God damn it!
Dazzle is really he's one of the only heroes that helps out a squishy team. I mean, aside from like, no, he's the literal enhance of squishy. He's got the armor enhance, he's got the heal, he's got the slow, he's got the shallow grave. There's really not much you can do against Dazzle when you have a squishy team.
Well, but this is the thing about Undying. Like, okay, I'll give you the armor, but that's only once he's got his ults, and I'll give you the Shallow Grave because Shallow Grave is just amazing. But strength removal can't be healed. That's why Undying is scary.
If you poison Undying, he's not the fastest in the world. If you poison Undying, that's a slow right there. You won't be able to catch up, especially if you use Dazzle. You got his heal, and if you're really smart support, you'll creep block. And they won't hit you if Dazzle's at full health because they know that you have the Shallow Grave. So if you creep block the already slowed guy, they can't do anything. Dazzle's a great hero.
Oh no doubt, Dazzle is too pro. Too pro.
I will say I don't really get this bounty hunter ban from the Radiant, considering that the Dire seems to already have an off lane, and it's not like they have anyone that counters the bounty hunter counters particularly hard.
I'm wondering.
He's good against really squishy heroes, and he's really good against Dazzle and anyone that can prevent squishy heroes from dying.
But where would they lane him?
Dyer's pick.
Maybe roam. Maybe just harvesting experience off a lane and then just straight into roaming.
Whoa.
They could be planning on picking up some invis heroes, and they figured with the Slardar out, just take rid of all the invis counters. Oh, now Lua comes on. Jeez, bro, we were setting this up for ages.
Well, I guess they seen the whole squishy team thing.
Yeah.
And magic heavy team as well.
I feel it pretty well.
Yeah.
Although Fiend's Grip,
I don't know this Mr. Nobody guy.
Fiend's Grip will go through Rage, so they've got to be using Bane as a hard lifestealer counter.
I would have probably gone with Sven instead, just because Sven, like BKB is just a staple with Sven.
Yeah, and
you kind of have to say that it's implied.
yeah, and the cleave damage on this team is going to be massive.
You get the AoE stun, yeah, because if you get 2 or 3 people in that AoE stun, they're all too squishy to do anything with. Kill Dazzle first, then OD, then Bane if you got the chance.
I could see that working.
Razor.
I recently only just discovered actually, Razor's static link goes through BKB as well. Yeah, I didn't know that.
For that very reason.
I mean, that's just neutralized there, I guess, or Bristleback can get Fiend's
All
Grip.
this things that just go through BKB, I find very annoying. Like, I don't think, I think BKB is a very, very strong item and it needs to be balanced, but I find it frustrating that you just basically have to memorize, this goes through BKB, this doesn't go through BKB. You know, magic immunity should be magic immunity. If you want to nerf BKB, find another way to do it. I just don't like that personally.
Now that Crystal Maiden pick,
It's tricky,
do you think
yeah.
that was because, sorry.
I was just going to say, it's what they call, what's the word for it? I can't remember the term, but fake difficulty. It's not a nice complexity of the game rules, it's just a totally abstract list. This goes through it, this doesn't. One of the general rules, which is kind of useful, which I've heard before, is that most ultimates, or like a lot more ultimates than regular skills, can go through BKB. So that's how I'm trying to get my list memorized. Static Link isn't, yeah. That's why it surprised me, actually. But yeah, no, I can see what you're saying.
Doesn't go through BKB.
That does not, no.
You know, fuck it.
Neither does his Q, because pure damage is blocked by BKB, isn't it? It just goes through magic resistance or something. Something like that.
Go ahead, Scooter.
I don't know how I feel about that Kristen Maida pick. I think that the other team might have wanted to pick it, so they picked it, so they couldn't pick it, or they didn't have the ban or whatever. But I don't think it works too well. They've got a bunch of stuns, they got a bunch of quick burst damage. Crystal Maiden, unless she's going like really, really hard support, going to stay in the back for most of the time, they've already got a lot of stun. They already got. They don't need the mana regen. They don't need the mana regen at all.
Well, Bristleback does.
Bristleback does. Invoker will mid, running up against the OD. But what's interesting is we keep seeing the Crystal Maiden pick up for the aura. And okay, yeah, the stun is good, and the slow is good, and the ult is good. But that, and I'll just keep saying it, that's shockingly not what she's picked up for in professional play. The aura, she's still popular, but not for the aura at all. Leveled up last.
Yeah, no, it's better. I mean, I love CM. She's one of my favorite people to play, and I'm great with her. David can back me up on that, but I think Arcane Boots are better than a CM. And there's that Sven on the other team. Yeah. She's great with her stun. Her stun is crazy. if you have max levels in her, you can kill a support at full health, just standing there and melee attacking. It does a lot of damage just passively. It's a dot. No one sees it as a dot, but it's a dot.
True.
Mm. Did you see
we
the
got Team
sorry?
Purple Blue coming out here from the Radiant.
I do like that. I do like that. And then Crystal Maiden is
Throwing it out there.
was on their
Oh,
team and then
that's
betrayed them to the Reds.
Ah, yes.
Oh, it was Team Red, wasn't it? That is
It
so
was
cool.
Team Red for a while. I was
should've
hoping
picked
we were gonna
Lena.
get that working.
Oh,
Yep.
Team Red.
Oh, and
Purple.
SB! Proton's mentioned a couple of times. He's become a little bit more scared of SB after a couple of matches recently. Oh, I appear to be having some difficulty here. Oh, oh, oh,
Should be interesting.
there we go. I had some difficulty getting in, but I'm in now. Not sure what that did to the stream.
So Scooter, would you like to introduce one of the teams?
Sure, okay, so for the Dire, we've got Umar on Bristleback, I mean, obviously you got Proton on Invoker, who else? We got Mr. Nobody on CM, never seen him or Scuttlebutt play, Lifestealer. PD's on Spirit Breakers. PD usually plays some carries, and Proton, obviously, Proton is usually mid. I think they're going to go a tri-lane would be the smart thing if Spirit Breaker's going to be supporting.
Well, he has to. Spirit Breaker, Lifestealer. It's terrifying very early game, and as soon as you get ults, it becomes even more terrifying.
Yeah, and what's great, if you kind of go retro and actually end up putting Lifestealer in the jungle, you can go ahead and give Spirit Breaker the farm, so he can farm up even though he's being used as a support. Which is great if you want those really early game ganks, which is what you need with Spirit Breaker.
Absolutely.
Bane and Spirit Breaker ward across the river from each other, but Bane saw Spirit Breaker ward, so expect to see this spot dewarded relatively soon.
Yep.
Hoping
I'll
to.
do the- I'll do
Definitely
the
hoping
Radiant.
to. Yeah, go for it.
On the Radiant, we have Ninja Fox on the Razor, Weaverfish on the Dazzle, and Yapplejack, who is the captain of the BB team, on the Bane. They're going to be an aggro tri-lane here on the top lane.
Just a quick point. I really like it when captains play hard supports.
Good.
I feel like that's a good. I'm not having a go, Davidy. Not having a go at all,
David,
Mr. Offlane.
That's a great thing for someone to learn, David.
But
I actually did play support for a long time, if you remember correctly.
Oh, sorry. Carry on with the roundup.
On Kick a Few mid on the Invoker, and then we have Crisis solo safe lane with a Sven versus the Bristleback. That will be very interesting.
That's gonna be interesting.
That would be very bad for.
I give
For
that
Crisis,
a
I think.
strong advantage to the Bristleback. Absolutely. Sven
Definitely.
is not a very good solo.
So far, no one's noticed this DD rune, even though the Radiant has a ward right there and they see it. Sven would be very inclined to go ahead and get that, to try and
You're
scare
absolutely
BB
right.
off a little bit.
Has he noticed it?
But
Nope.
he's not. And neither is OD. OD should totally get there and scare the shit out of
Yeah.
Proton.
Proton should totally get that and scare the shit out of OD.
They don't see it. Proton doesn't see it. But neither one of the teams realized that it wasn't top.
Proton will be
which is
checking,
a
I
great
think.
thing to realize.
And this is maybe a point in favor of having two wards at rune wards, because Proton would have checked top definitely. He's mid all the time, and I think he's just assuming that bot will have been picked up by the Radiant.
Yeah.
If he had a ward up there, he'd be down there in a flash.
Yeah, there should be more communication if that's the case.
So this was the third time that Invoker was capsuled, which means that he's already pretty far behind in farm. There's the third time. The smart thing to do with OD is to go ahead and capsule Invoker when someone's getting killed, or when a creep is
Lost
killed,
hits.
so that he misses
Yep.
the XP. He's already done that a lot. OD's kind of already ahead of Invoker, whether
Yep.
because of that or because
Absolutely.
he's just been not farming.
He's 7-3 to Invoker's 1-0.
Yeah, but I don't think he's thinking about that. He just kind of go ahead and wanting the intelligence.
Well, I'm sure he's using it to disrupt the last hits, knowing Kick. He knows to do that. But I'm really interested to see how this bottom lane works out, because
Yeah.
Sven
So
should feed.
This would be a good time for a stun. Get all that creep aggro on the bristle as well.
Oh, something's happening top. They're getting really pushed down hard. I guess Lifestealer doesn't know that jungling isn't a great idea because he's still only level 1. While
Yep.
Crystal Maiden and Spirit Brace are getting absolutely
Oh, there's two.
crazy demolished, and they're already like halfway to level 3.
Let's have a look at the. I was just having a look at
It's not
the
smart.
the opening items for everyone. Nothing I can really spot to talk about much, other than on Scuttlebutt. I'm not a favourite of bracers and quelling blades, both in the immediate 625 starting gold
Do you mean
build.
Stout Shield?
Whatever I said was wrong. Yes, I mean Stout Shield.
I mean that is the standard jungling build for if you're going hard jungle lifestealer.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, he is in the jungle. I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I think that's a bad decision. So in that case, I totally agree with you. But
Yeah, in lane,
So
that kind of thing, you just don't have the stats to make either item work the way it should, I think.
Sven actually doing a very good job in this lane. He's you know up there competing Bristleback. He's 10-1 to Bristleback 16-3, and roughly the same experience. But we'll see if that continues as Bristleback gets some
Let's see what's
levels.
happening here.
Yeah.
But here's the
We're
thing.
going in
Just
for
as I
it.
say
There's
this,
already 2
this
seconds
should
to
be
go.
it.
There's a stun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh god, he's
They're
gonna
gonna
go
Stun.
for it.
smacked. Nope. Boomerang's gonna
I
get
think
that.
Crisis might have this.
Nope. Turn away. Turn
There
away.
it is.
Oh,
Wow.
Crisis making plays.
Yeah.
A Bristleback's kind of too weak early game. I mean,
Yeah,
even
he
if
needs
it's
to get some
Sven.
levels on him before he goes for that.
Definitely.
Once
Also-
he gets a few levels on him, then he'll be able to take him.
I mean, I think one of the best ways to win a lane if you're going for something like that is get the harassing, heal yourself up, and then go for the kill. It's certainly how Viper
Yes.
works.
I think
And I think
he'll probably go for him straight away here.
Oh, this beautiful Bane play.
Umar, take him,
He
Umar.
nightmared himself. Okay,
getting
so
a
we got
rotation
the
bot from
Light Shooter.
Scuttlebutt,
Yes, we
totally
are.
visible to the Radiant. 120% visible.
Ganking jungle lifestealer.
Right? Ganking,
The best.
ganking away from the jungle as well. So not even sneaking out
Yeah.
through the jungle
That's
onto his
decision.
trilling.
Oh,
He
but
doesn't
they
even
actually
care.
might work.
They just want it.
Oh, but they creep block each other.
Bottom tower is
Oh,
Yikes.
c'est la vie.
This play, and he comes back for it. Oh,
It just keeps going in.
oh. Like, what is he doing now?
I mean, maybe they're thinking with
Farming.
a melee solo
Let
save.
me walk back top.
I think maybe with a melee solo save and OD fighting with Invoker, maybe they're thinking that he can farm in the enemy jungle and maybe not allow the enemy to farm in their jungle, not that they were intending to. I don't know.
No,
I think he just wanted to steal some of Bristleback's farm. Those are
yeah.
Could be that.
Bristleback needs to get down here and quill away that clarity, but it's too late now.
I'm very surprised about the Lifestealer play here. I'm wondering whether Proton is
Definitely.
focusing too much on mid and
He
not
got-
managing the team.
He got the gloves, I guess, for Hand of Midas, but then bought a Blades of Attack. So maybe not going Midas?
What will go gloves and blades of attack? Nothing. Anything?
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
to no?
There's not power treads.
I mean, I assume, I guess the gloves are going to be for power treads and the Blades of Attack are going to be for phase boots. Just interesting that he got them in that order.
No, armlet. Goes to
Oh,
haste,
yeah.
helm,
right.
Good
blades,
point.
pattern.
Well, he is jungling the enemy jungler now. There's another DD rune spawns bottom, but no one
They
is
don't even
interested
know.
yet again.
Lifestealer now.
Wait, is that the original DD rune? Has no one?
No, no. There was a haste rune top in the interim.
Okay.
Oh, we got some pinging going on from OD. No, that's
We're
Proton.
going to see another rotation bottom.
A full
They
rotation.
really want this.
Five dire heroes. 4 dire heroes. Sorry.
Holy crap.
Seriously.
This is
Life
this
Stealer
is
just
serious.
doesn't give a shit. They want that Sven.
Yeah, and Razor
But they're
getting
not gonna
free farm
charge
top.
him. They show themselves before charging, so Sven has time to just back out into the trees.
Well, although he doesn't
Goes
back
back
out
in.
into the
Someone's
trees.
TPing it now.
Charge,
TP's in.
charge. You
This
got
has not
creeps.
been the
Not
most
even
coordinated.
Not alone though. Not alone.
Just walks in.
Not alone. Please,
I
not
don't even
alone.
know
That
if
was
he's dead
the
to smack him
plan.
in the face.
I mean, and Lifesteal is still in. Lifesteal is still in Radiant Jungle. Dude.
He is. Life Stealer's pretty dumb.
Oh, Bane down here now. This is a dead Umark.
But is it worth it? Is it worth
No,
it?
he should be okay.
Nightmare. They can catch up.
One that
If
died.
it's-
Oh.
Dyer's top
CM, what are you doing? You were the smartest CM I know. That was
And Life
almost
Stealer's
really
just-
definitely not worth it.
Just farming away. Farming away. I'm good, he says. Farming.
Oh, cool. That's a DD rune. What is DD rune?
Oh, I love this SPTP.
And he doesn't even want it.
He just
He's like, do you want this proton? And Proton's like, just take it.
He's trying to ward. He's like, wait a minute, why can't I ward? Oh, because I don't have a ward.
Has fortified
Okay. I was being sarcastic. I'm not a fan of the SBTP.
Dire's top
You can
tower
charge.
is under attack.
That's a great advantage. You save 150,
Yeah.
135 gold
And now Razor is getting free farm top.
for the last 5 minutes. Yeah. This is madness.
Although he's only 22 and 7, so.
Sven running back into lane, liable to get
Okay, so now
jumped
they're
by
gonna play
these.
Umar.
We have a
Yes,
double
go
high-
for the Sven. There we go.
Hit him.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Pause.
He really should have put on the. Oh, but he doesn't have a single level in open wounds, but he has 2 level in rage, and he's been jungling? Not sure about that skill build from Lifestealer.
Not at all.
Yeah, well, this is, I guess, part of what I was saying before about how it's interesting having some of these BB guys in here because, you know, I think it's fair
Yeah.
to say that they don't have as much experience as a lot of the wave guys do, which is fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have new people in here, but it definitely adds an air of unpredictability. That should make this interesting. Now, is Spirit Breaker going to charge Lifestealer? They're really not using
Oh.
Spirit Breaker to gank at
No.
all. So I'm
I
not.
know.
I mean, he should be charging away at this point. This is his time to shine.
The only
He'll
risk,
fall off very soon.
I mean, this would be quite hard to predict, but the only risk for Spirit Breaker charging now is if Sven is smart. Given the angles and where Lifestealer and CM are positioned, he'll save his stun, and he'll get all 3 of them.
Sure, that's a good point.
That's the only risk.
I mean,
Well, don't forget,
They
they,
wouldn't
don't know that
be-
these
they
two
would
are
be-
down there.
but they would be out of the tower aggro, so they
They would.
should be able to burst him down.
They would.
I don't
And-
know, because I think that they'd have time for these down here.
But I mean,
these supports come in.
First of all, Lifestealer really just needs levels in open wounds because
Especially with CM.
Oh wow, no levels in open wounds.
that's
No,
what he
zero.
has 2 levels in rage.
Wow, I mean, I can understand 2 rage, 2 feast if you are a hard jungle lifestealer, which, as we've said, not
Nothing.
great.
Oh,
Now
there's
he
a Spirit Breaker
charges.
charge.
Here comes the
And
stun.
not
But they
even
can't
a
catch him.
slow.
Not the time
Oh,
to
they're
pop
gonna be in
rage.
power range.
Oh, but he
And
turns
Sven goes back.
around. He didn't go in range
It's
of
a
the other
frostbite.
Oh,
tower.
he's still gonna get
But-
away. There it is.
Crystal Maiden there getting brain sapped.
Crystal Maiden can totally die there.
So can Sven.
And Dazzle's just gonna chill there.
Dazzle's
And
hanging out,
Invoker's like,
man.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit
Defend the
of work here.
tower.
Yep,
Oh, but
Invoker,
Kiku's down here with
OD
him.
are still there. 7 seconds.
This
6
is where it
seconds
gets
charge.
interesting.
We have 5. Oh, kick went the wrong way.
And then we have.
Oh.
Oh, he's dead.
Spirit Breaker, probably dead.
Oh,
Oh.
maybe. Oh,
Yep,
there's a
dead.
Sven got. Oh my god.
Oh, that damage on Sven is
Oh,
enough!
the Sven's still up. We have the CM with the kill. Invoker still trying to get away. Odie just wanted to hit him once or twice. That's fine. Bane's coming
Yeah.
with OD. They're both trying to get out. They're pretty low health. Dazzle's still just sitting
And
there
Dazzle,
with nothing to do.
the whole
1,000.
fight was just sitting here. He was like, I'm
Well,
fine.
actually, he was a DC. Are we sure he's actually back in the game properly?
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
he's
he's
just back
back.
now.
It's
Well-
he's Weaver fishing.
You know, you reconnect to the game,
That's
and it says you reconnect, but you're still loading in for
That's true. That's true.
a indeterminate amount of time depending on your PC kind of thing. So I think that might have been a... Who unpaused? Oh no, it was Dazzle who resumed, so never mind, nothing of that. Dazzle resumed the game,
I'm
I
fine.
said nothing.
You
just
guys
likes-
enjoy your fight.
likes that corner. You know, he was defending the tower actually. Not saying that was a good plan, but
Not really.
that's what he was doing.
Umar doing work on the top lane. That's right, Umar, make it happen.
I was going to say what's going to happen.
I'm
Bristle
supposed
versus
to be a
Razor.
neutral caster. But I just love Umar.
You're not a neutral caster at all.
Okay, well, in that case,
I'm not either.
it's okay.
Watch my cast for Ryu versus a Wave, and it is literally just like, yeah. Oh no, it was Proton versus you in the King of the Hill tournament, and I was just like, yeah, I'm totally on Proton's side here. Sorry, I'll try. I'll try and be
I
objective,
wish the
but
best for everyone. But
Yeah.
Umar making plays. That's all I'm gonna say.
Umag, playmaker, building up to Vanguard next. Looks like.
Invoker's TPing down. He has a haste rune. They should be able to get kills here. Charge in, Spirit Breaker. Charge now.
kills.
Where are you going, Petey? He's like, oh, I was just gonna ward real quick. And he's like, no, charge.
Yo, kid, BRB.
The charge.
Oh, greatest
Oh, he
charge.
can't.
Ooh.
Cancel
Charge
charge.
I don't think he actually
Oh, that's
cancelled
good
it.
right there.
He charged the Dazzle, and the Dazzle died instantly after, and
No.
the Sven was actually just too far away. Oh really? Uh, uh,
I'm pretty sure.
oh right, I was trying to ascribe
They
motives
decided,
to.
They decided, I guess they didn't want to dive.
Under attack.
Well,
Meanwhile, outward to outward.
hands up, confused.
Settle in.
Oh, nice stun there from Sven though. No
Did
ult.
not even see that.
Oh, and the weave misses everyone except for Sven. He was hoping to get the
No,
other two in there.
No.
We
It's
got
Crystal Maiden and Spirit
Yeah.
Breaker.
Totally. So we got a TP mid
Am I getting
now. There's
graphics
2 mid against that
glitches?
Invoker. 1 top on both sides. Life Stealer's jungling.
They both have the weave buff.
They do, I checked, yeah, definitely.
Life Stealer still does not have armlet at like 12 minutes. He's only pattern and yeah, Razor's pretty low. Where's he at? He's back at base. What's just going on right now?
The mark too strong.
Well, Scuttlebutt without level 6 on the Life Stealer as well. And I mean, that's what I thought they were going for. You know, lane him with Spirit Breaker, and then you've got Nake's Bomb at 10 minutes. Easy.
So,
He doesn't have level 6 till 12 minutes in, so.
so the only 2 people without level 6 is Scuttlebutt and Bane.
Bane is a tri-lane support. He has a good excuse.
Yeah. And even still, like everyone else is like level 7 and level 9.
I mean, in a sense, being a hard jungle ganking bottom dire Life Stealer is a great excuse for not being level 6 at 12 minutes. But
Well, it's a excuse. I don't know about. It's an excuse.
doesn't really.
Alright, we have 5 Radiant heroes here on this bottom lane.
We do massive presence. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I think they were ahead
We have-
because
we do
Razor
have
got the
3
chance
of
to
the
free
dire.
farm.
This is a trap. They need to notice that Proton is not there in that middle lane. Because there's about to be a big tornado EMP.
There's a tornado.
That one.
There's the EMP.
There's the
Spirit Breaker charge
Oh, but
cancelled again.
why?
Didn't
Why
even miss
cancel?
the ulti with Kikapu. So nothing happened there.
Like,
that was just a big fizz that wasted a lot of ultis.
if we have any potential breakers of spirits listening in, I just want to say one thing. Like, people will tell you you're doing it wrong and you shouldn't have charged and all the rest of it, but the only way to learn the guy is to charge too much. That's how you learn. You learn by charging too much and then you cut it down. You don't learn by charging too little and then charging
You
more.
can
Totally.
charge
Oh,
too
totally.
much. I mean.
No, you
I
can.
but-
Absolutely. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
you charge too much to learn, and everybody tells you when you're doing it wrong, and that's how you approach the subject of learning when to charge. You don't you don't learn Spirit Breaker by never charging.
Oh, TP's in. Is Umar gonna be able to get
3
out?
TP's in and Umar's just got a kill. He's pretty low. But it's
But tower
Bristleback,
is
so
still
he's got
not
his
deniable.
ulti.
And the delay on those TPs.
Life Stealer's just
Still
kind of
making
chilling.
play. Yeah.
He's finally level 6. He's almost level 7.
Got the
Is
armlet coming
Bane
to him.
Online.
is Bane above him is the question. Yes! No! No! Bane is still level 5. Got an Invis rune here
Yeah,
that both
okay.
of us can
Bane,
see.
you no longer have excuses. You should really be level 6 by now.
God, I've been roaming.
What? Now
Roaming
that
Bane for the win.
now that Life Stealer is 14 minutes, totally unacceptable. 12 minutes, totally fine. That's legitimate.
Sven hanging
So-
around on this lane.
I've been looking
I
at the
guess-
charts.
Oh, they are so close to being in range of that
Odie's
ward.
behind them. Odie's here. They should.
They should
Alright,
do
let's see if he
something,
only has armlet. Let's
even if it's just run away. And it should be run away.
No, definitely.
PT now needs to be looking to run, not using his ult on a shallow grave Sven.
Oh, dumb.
Top tower is under siege.
That shallow
Odie's gonna go
grave.
for this Crystal Maiden, but doesn't see her.
The Jukes, he'll see her in a minute.
And
Running.
we see this Ninja
Oh,
Fox gonna
Umar's
get
going on
after,
Razor. You got your quills, you can do this, Umar.
Oh,
There you go.
goodbye Razor.
Scuttlebutt just does not want a part of this game. He doesn't even know what Dota 2 is. He thinks this is World of Warcraft. He's just farming. He's like, the quest is to kill these creeps. You
Oh,
have to,
that's a good one. I like that.
he
Scuttlebutt,
just thinks
Scuttlebutt.
like,
This is not World of Warcraft.
You guys are so mean.
Under attack.
Scuttlebutt, my thinking is he hasn't played Life Stealer since Life Stealer was, well, since the jungle generally was more legitimate, and he's suffering for that. But
Okay,
I think he's probably as surprised as we are that this isn't working much better.
let's see what happens.
Oh, the deny from Weaverfish, very well
Oh,
played.
no.
Deny, very good deny.
Does that make up for missing that team fight earlier?
No, but
No.
still good.
Radiant's
There's a ping over here.
Oh dear, Proton.
We got a speed
Don't
breaker
fight
coming in,
ODs,
Proton
buddy.
Charging.
coming in.
Oh,
No,
they
that's
got
not-
him.
That was a nice
There's four
charge.
coming in,
Well
they gotta
played.
get out. They gotta get out.
That was a nice
I don't
charge.
know if it was worth it though. They got DD
Umar.
rune. They have
No,
a
it was a nice
DD
charge
rune
from
for
SB,
everyone.
just to secure the
It
OD.
was a great charge. Absolutely. Good decision.
tower is under siege.
Well, they
Um,
went Crystal Maiden wants it. Crystal Maiden's like, I got this, guys.
nope.
No, just
Crystal
warding.
Maiden's warding.
They want it.
He just
They
really
should have,
wants to
they
see
should
it.
have vision.
Ward the bot rune. Ward the bot rune.
Yeah, bottom rune is warded.
Bottom rune
but
officially
Umar
warded.
Gonna go pick it up.
Now this should be
Umar's
Spirit Breaker
gonna go
picking
for
up the
it.
bot
I think
rune,
Umar's gonna take
in
it.
my opinion. Just because he can be sure to charge back in time for
That
this.
tower is down. Goodbye, tower.
Tower has been destroyed.
And now Bristleback's coming in.
Umar with DD.
Oh, Bristleback's gotta run. Yeah, they have a good ward there.
He's
You should
he's
know.
out of it. That's for sure. He'll be able to defend the tower, but the question is, are they going to stay there? And they should not. They totally should not.
Here comes Evoker.
Oh.
There's the
Umar's
charge
in.
on the Razor.
Oh.
Risky business. Bristleback coming in with the DD rune though.
Stunned. Dazzle's to do to himself. No, Dazzle doesn't do shit.
Ult him, clear it. Ult him.
Sven here is focusing on Spirit Breaker, which I don't really agree with.
No. Not at
Not-
all.
not at all.
Pink Pew's got low health, but he's got 4 stuff. That's
Ooh,
fine.
Umar's
Bane
going
might
on
be.
King.
Oh, 4 stuff has been used though. 16-second cooldown. He's down.
Oh.
Spirit
Umar
Breaker
is
actually has.
through these guys.
That was very smoothly done. Yeah, not going to be enough.
But not even close.
Oh, Umar.
Spirit Breaker, I'm pretty sure, has starting off the highest base health in the entire game. It's how you dominate laning phases with him. You're just a big fat bully. So
He definitely has the highest base strength.
yeah, and that's kind of just the theme for the game. You don't focus him in team fights because all of his utility happens at the beginning anyway, and after that it's just
he has no.
it's just
no
bashes.
fighting ability.
you know it's worth landing an AOE stun on him, sure, but
Yeah, no, I mean, but don't underestimate those bashes. Those bashes will gank every day, all day. Even if you're the strongest, most gank protected hero, you cannot do anything.
sure,
he doesn't
but
have mass-
but in that team fight they.
attack speed isn't enough to really bash lord anybody.
Yeah, no.
I mean, okay, well, I'd say if Mask of Madness is popped, then maybe you can attack him. But I mean, like what happened there? They just spent so long hitting at Spirit Breaker. They could have killed Invoker, Crystal Maiden, possibly even Lifestealer with that kind of focus. He's, he relies on.
Well, I think wasn't a no, he wasn't already dead.
No, Invoker was.
I think
Spirit Breaker is the only one who died, as far as I know.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, right. There was only 3 there because Lifesteal wasn't there. But I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of Mask of Madness because I'd rather just go ahead and get a Hyperstone because you can do things with a Hyperstone. You can't do too much with Mask of Madness.
I've been
I
playing
think
more and
it's
more,
much
intending to
more
agree. It's great,
I
and
just thought
actually
Hyperstones-
it depends whether you're going to be ganking individuals. Because if you can
we have
gank an
we're
individual,
going to have team fight bottom.
all you want to care about.
Big blast,
Oh.
Fed's going in there, he's stunned, he's
ult
coming
from
out.
Dazzle. Razor pops his ult.
Very
Good
relaxed
charge,
though.
Good charge on Sven. Good ult.
Now he's going to draw all of the focus of the Radiant team. Can his teammates make up for it?
There's a bunch of stuns.
Umar
Sven's
just
dead, Bane's
sitting
dead.
in the middle of it. He
Umar's
does
just
not
going
care.
to it.
Yeah, Umag's your tank there.
He wants
Nice
this, he wants
plays.
it. Oh my god.
Radiant's
They're picking at the OD. Here comes the Weaver to
OD.
try to scare someone. Nothing's gonna happen. They might be able to pick off the Weaver. Let's see. Invoker's got 405. Yep, there it is.
Oh, very
Dodge
close.
the
Nice
tornado.
shoots.
Nice dodge there. Unfortunately, he's
Nice
probably going to
shoots.
get cold
Oh,
snapped.
No, Weaverfish. You dumb.
There it
You
is.
dumb. Nope, nothing.
Good
But
job.
enough tower.
But they shouldn't be able to take bottom tower here.
They definitely got this tower. Spirit Breaker, excuse me, Lifestealer. Oh my god, Lifestealer's out of the jungle. I think you finally realized what game this is.
Quest. Return to me with the heads of 5 ogres. You can find them in the medium camps in the jungle. Yeah. Oh, what?
And
Oh, they
they
GG.
called it.
Oh, snap. Okay. Well, GG's, I
We
guess.
can't handle that BB. Wow. That is low morale. They totally could have came back though.
That was certainly still in comeback
That was
range.
definitely interesting.
I can respect them for thinking, alright, let's maybe get another lobby up, start something again, But yeah, I mean, that was definitely still in comeback range. I'm sure they know that, though.
Yes.
Thanks
Thanks for it.
So yeah, thanks for being on, guys. I'll end the stream here. Please like, comment, subscribe,
Yay.
everything else. You can say your goodbyes now, I permit.
Go Scooter. Learn how to scooter, kids. It's the best way to fight for your country.
I like it. I think Davidy's already left, so he doesn't get a
Yeah,
goodbye.
he left.
He sucks.
Everyone report David. Add
Report
him to the
David.
play with him and then report him.
Yeah. But, and remember this for the rest of your lives. And if you ever get against him in a pub, report him there as well.